Vegas on, what is up? It is Maxx Crosby. Let me show you around.
On this week's episode, Maxx Crosby of the Las Vegas Raiders gives us his tips on tackling the town ahead of the NFL draft. We'll show you how to relax like a VIP in the cabanas of Green Valley Ranch. Nothing better than springtime in Las Vegas. So let's take advantage and visit a world-class golf course right on Las Vegas Boulevard. This is Vegas On. Terry Lashley here at the always stunning Green Valley Ranch Casino and Resort, where the European-inspired look and high-end amenities are just the start. I can't wait to take you on a VIP tour. But first, let's kick things off with Las Vegas Raiders star defensive end Maxx Crosby.
What's up? It is Rocky from Vegas On. Look who is in my backseat, everybody. It is Pro Bowler, Raider Nation, Maxx Crosby.
What is up, y'all?
It is a pleasure to be your Uber driver today. I am honored. Yeah, it's going to be a nice long ride because we're headed to the Neon Museum. But you've never been to the Neon Museum. Do you have any idea what to expect?
Honestly, I have no idea what I'm getting into, but I'm looking forward to it. And I'm gonna keep an open mind and, just expect the best.
So you come from Texas. Obviously, you were in the Bay Area with the Raiders and now Las Vegas. What has been your experience so far? Just tell us how you feel about the city.
Yeah, the Strip is incredible. You got a ton of entertainment. You got sports now in town. You got a ton of stuff going on the entertainment side, but it also has the best of both worlds. Where I live, it's very quiet, laid back. So it's kind of fits my personality and fits my family's personality. We're very laid back, but we also like to have a good time once in a while.
Vegas has turned into what people are calling the greatest arena on earth as we pass by Allegiant Stadium. Okay, this is divine timing. Why do you think people are calling Las Vegas the greatest arena on earth?
Las Vegas has turned into the best, sports city in America. Obviously, if you can go to a football game and then go across the street and go to a casino and go to a club, it's nothing like it. It's like the world's biggest playground. It's incredible.
Are you used to this yet? Look at that. That's your office.
Just looking at the stadium, it doesn't even look real. So getting to play in there every Sunday is definitely a blessing. And I feel like I was just born to be a Raider. To be honest, not to sound corny, but I feel like there's no other place I should be playing at.
If you were to write the itinerary for, somebody, family, friends, whoever coming in, what's on your itinerary? Where are you sending them?
Ooh, that's tough. You start off, you got to get some dinners in. Go and, gamble a little bit. After that, get some rest, wake up, maybe hit a pool party on a Saturday morning.
Okay.
And then, by Sunday, it's kind of, you're winding it down.
Let's talk about the NFL draft coming to Vegas, what that means for the NFL, and just what should the guys expect?
As a player, coming in as a rookie, just keep the right people around you. Mm-hmm. Trust what you see, not what you hear.
Max, welcome to the Neon Museum.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
There's a lot going on, so I'm just kind of, I'm gonna take it, one step at a time.
My favorite sign here is the Moulin Rouge sign, and the story is so special and so important to culture in general. So we have a tour guide here who's gonna give you the full story.
Well, this is one of our favorite signs here at the Neon Museum, the Moulin Rouge. Very first racially integrated casino in all of the United States.
Okay.
This beautiful sign was designed by Betty Willis, the same woman who designed the Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign that we all enjoy South Strip.
Oh, that's amazing. That's incredible. Yeah, little stories like that is like everything I'm trying to learn about Vegas, so it's awesome to hear.
All right, Max, does this remind you of something?
Movie Casino.
It was based on the Stardust. That's right.
Okay.
This is actually a fan favorite here at the Neon Museum. Everybody wants to get this photo.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I think it's time.
It's time. You ready?
Be right real quick.
All right, here you go.
Okay.
So now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn.
You are officially a Vegas local.
Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, I'm Rocky Theus for Max. This is Vegas On.
Out of here. Appreciate y'all.
This property is absolutely gorgeous, and no details have been overlooked when it comes to creating a relaxing environment for guests. But if you really want some R&R right here at Green Valley Ranch, you might as well do it in style. Let's toss it to Jillian Lopez to show us some of the most beautiful tucked away spots on the property.
Well, let's start with this brand new beauty. We are here at Spring at the Terrace, located in the backyard right next to the pool at Green Valley Ranch. And this is the perfect hangout for spring. They have music, they have food, they have a lot of fun drinks, and my favorite part, it's Instagrammable. And just like that, it's pool season. Let's go take a tour of the cabanas. Well, the sun is out, the pool is ready, the cabanas are open. We are so excited. Chris, thank you for having us here. Let's talk about some of the amenities you guys offer here at Green Valley Ranch.
Of course, I'd be happy to. So as far as amenities are concerned, we have an array of options. First and foremost, our cabanas, which of course, given the time of year, are an absolutely hot commodity. Our cabanas come with a personalized cabana host, a fruit plate, a snack basket upon request, and so much more. In addition to that, we also have a sand bottom beach pool, which of course is great for guests of all ages. I often see kids down there with their little pails, creating little sand castles. And last but certainly not least, coming soon, we have the grand reopening of our 21 and over area called The Pond, which of course is a lively environment with a live DJ, a private bar, bottle service upon request, and this really unique cascading waterfall, which just again adds to the environment.
Well, the flowers are in full bloom at Spring at the Terrace. Chris, what can people expect when they come to hang out?
So they can expect an unparalleled experience. What we've done from a food and beverage perspective is created these really unique light bites as well as specialty cocktails, one of which in particular, called Down to Earth, actually comes in a little flower pot and is actually garnished with little flowers as well.
Well, Chris, thank you so much for having us. I'm calling it. This is going to be the hangout spot for the spring. I'm coming in. I'm going to try all the cocktails. I can't wait.
Absolutely, and we look forward to welcoming you all.
Thank you so much, Chris. Back to you, Vegas On.
You may forget you're in Las Vegas at the pristine Wynn Golf Club. Sean McAllister takes us on a tour around this hidden treasure.
It's a beautiful spring day in Vegas. Perfect time for golf. Scott Cowan, how's it going, man?
Good, how are you? Thanks for being here.
It's great to be here. I mean, and a beautiful view of the Wynn Golf Club. This really is the perfect time of year to get out on the course.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we have some wonderful seasons and weather here in Las Vegas, and we love having the folks out here.
And a lot of people might not know, as they're walking up and down Las Vegas Boulevard, that just steps away is this world-class golf course.
Yeah, it's not unusual for people to come into the pro shop and say, oh my gosh, I didn't know you guys had a golf club, but we've actually had a golf course here on property since the early 50s.
Scott, obviously visually Wynn Golf Club is beautiful, but what else sets it apart?
Well, Sean, there's two things really. One is convenience, the other is caddies. You're from your room to the first tee in less than 10 minutes. You go back after a 4-hour round of golf, and you still have the rest of the day.
And I hear that if you're doing really well out here, there's actually a chance you can make money from your rounds.
That's true. So on the 18th that we have here, you can win between $5,000 and $20,000 depending on where you play your shot from if you get a hole-in-one.
So it pays to go out and get some practice in.
It does, absolutely, absolutely. Rumor has it that Dean Martin's initials are carved in the top of one of these, and as it's grown, obviously, Dean's legacy and his signature has risen.
So that's a kind of a cool vibe to know that the Rat Pack was tooling around out here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, one of the things that you may have seen in the match is that I found out or was educated on the fact that this was actually the first place to have a beverage cart. That was because Dean and Sinatra would go out and they wanted to have a cocktail or two while they were out playing, and wanted to have somebody follow them, and then that developed into the beverage cart.
One of the most important innovations in all of golf.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
So Scott, this is the iconic 18th hole, and this is the moneymaker.
It is, indeed. On the 18th hole, you have a chance to win some money. At the spot that you're at is $10,000. Let's see how you do.
Oof, I can tell you kicked up the wind to make my chances a little tougher.
We did. Enjoy. Well, a good shot. Not a hole-in-one today, but let's go putt it out.
Perfect.
The greatest arena on earth takes center stage yet again. Here's what's coming up. The music calendar brings us both modern and classic superstar performances at some of the best venues on the planet. Here are some concerts and shows to look out for in the weeks ahead. That's the amazing thing about Las Vegas. Whether you want to relax poolside or experience the first ever NFL draft on the Strip, we've got it all. We'll be back next week with another must-see episode filled with excitement only Vegas can provide. Until then, I'm Terry Lashley, reminding you to stay Vegas on at visitlasvegas.com.
Wow, if I wasn't driving, I would clap. That was beautiful.
Just
That was
golf
beautiful.
clap.
Wow, you guys are fancy out here. You do it right.
Every now and then, just a little bit.
Always stunning, Green Valley Ranch Casort and Racino.